We are out here touring Sundance Cove. Phase 1 and 2 are done, so we can see some homes on the ground, and 3 and 4 are under construction right now. So get to see the construction and then actually some residents out here now. We did a lot from the get-go, so we were involved in the very beginning with the visioning process of what the community name was, what the feel of the community would be, what the major thoroughfare planning would be. And then we did the conceptual planning, lotting plans, a lot of different lotting iterations, the different product sizes and the evolving market.
It's about 600-acre single-family community that, when all said and done, has about 1,700 homes in it. So we're the mud engineer, but we also did the land planning, all the single-family design. So we're the design engineer for this community, and so we had to design a bunch of detention ponds and a water plant, wastewater treatment plant. There's 21 sections out here. There's a bunch of different roadways, all these different pieces coming together on it. Since we started, there really hasn't been a slowdown, so they are seeing a lot of traction out here, and there's a lot of activity, and a lot of residents continue to come in month after month. And now, at this point, the rec center's finishing up, and that's about to open, and that's like an amenity that they've excited to be able to advertise or offer that hasn't been here yet. And at this point, the pond's all finished, and there's a lot of nice amenities to it, of like walking trails.
This is kind of connecting the dots on the east side of the lake, and so there's a lot of undeveloped areas, and so trying to figure out how this ultimate major thoroughfare design will go with the City of Houston, working with other developers and getting our roads to kind of hit at the right spots, imagining and planning what that's going to look like in 20 years. It's been a unique challenge, but something that I think we were able to do successfully, and I think generations will appreciate that when those roads are actually built.
One thing that's unique about Sundance is we're above the lake, and there's a lot of trees to consider. We had to design a series of detention ponds to help get the water where it needs to go and ultimately back into Lake Houston. There's a lot of existing features to take into consideration, of a lot of old existing trees out here that we tried to preserve. There's some existing developments out here that we're also tying into, or just making sure that they tie into each other and not create any issues.
You get some old growth pine trees out here, some old growth oak trees, so it just feels like you're kind of nestled in the woods a little bit. The community itself is really great. It's well designed with regard to access, and then amenities kind of spaced throughout, so I think it'd be a really great place to live.
We had multiple developers and home builders we were working with. Each one had certain standards that they wanted or preferred that were unique, and so one section to another wasn't the same approach. It's different design considerations, and ultimately just working with the client to make sure that we met their expectations and needs. And it did create some variability from one job to the other, but ultimately that was a big part of how Sundance came together as quickly as it did and flourished, is just good communication and working through their needs and wants and how we can best meet them.
I think one of the things that makes communication easy is that the design team is all in-house, and so if we need to have a meeting, consultants are all together in the same room. Everybody at EHRA is really passionate about what they do. It's really fun when you're working with people who care about something so strongly and are dedicated to doing the job right. I think everyone's kind of got the same goal in mind of creating the best product as possible, making the client happy, and really, at the end of the day, creating a community where people can call it home and create community.